Get that cut from home. My topic is for cutting hair. General purpose to inform, of course. Specific purpose to display the purpose of how to cut hair from home. Cutting hair consists of getting materials you need. That includes getting your area and chair for your clients as well. Also, most importantly, making sure you have all the tools you need, and so that way you'll be ready to go. Finally, once you're done cutting, make sure to finish on a good note with your clients, and of course, get that money. This is the sound the clippers make when you turn them on. Caution though, they could get very hot, but depending on what type of brand of clippers you wear. I like to use the Wahl brand or Andes. These ones do not get hot at all. Cutting a client's hair is a big responsibility. It makes them feel like a new person once they receive their cut. It can also be a bad or a good one, depending on how good you do it. Also, receiving the haircut can be very nerve-wracking because you don't know how it will come out until the end, which is why it's important to have a good technique, which I would like to say is all in the wrist. If you hold the clippers too tight, you may cut your client, or you may not get a good rhythm on how you want the flow of your haircut. You want to be able to have good control of your wrist and go up and down motion. Another important factor is making sure the clippers are open and closed. This is closed, this is open. As you can see the little metal bars are going up and down. Open, close. I know from experience the difference from both can affect the outcome of your client's hair for sure, being opened or closed. Being open cuts only a little bit of your hair, and being closed, it cuts a lot of your hair. Being closed can make the hair go fully bald, and this right here makes it only cut a little bit of the hair. Reason being is because when you fade, you must leave the clippers open for the top half of the hair, and when you fade for the bottom, you may leave the bottom closed. That way you get a good fade line. But there also is a fine line that comes in the back of the head, which you can see like really good, which is why you want to hold it just about right in the middle, just so you can get a good wrist on the hair of the motion in the back of the line. Which is why I continue to fade in the line once you get in a person's client's head. Okay, therefore I've learned some techniques that can help master, and I'd love to teach you guys as well. Today I will be presenting and demonstrating the basics of cutting hair. You'll learn what type of tools and material are important to succeed in this process as well. So let's learn something today. I'll explain all of them. Step one is to make sure you have all your tools and materials out. That's a big thing. I'll send that's also in the videos that I will post after this as well. I will show you how I came out and how my client, I cut his hair and how I put that all together. Step one is to make sure that you have all your materials that you need as well. The ones from local stores are often, you want to make sure you have all the clippers you need, all the brushes you need. You also need a toothbrush so that you brush off all the hair as well. The best brand, of course, I said was Andes and Wahl. That's what I like to use. And there's also essential material, which is the toothbrush, because you don't have to use a toothbrush. And the cape or towel, which is a must actually. And a broom for the cleanup, of course. And last, a mirror so you can see for your client. Second step is making sure you have a clean environment. You want to make sure you have as much space and a clean environment for your client as well. Finally, it's very important to have light. Lighting is a big thing, so you can be able to see everything that your client has on his head, so that it can come out just perfect. It's also in the wrist, like I was saying as well. The final step is the cleanup process, of course. The final step is the cleanup process, of course, after you're done with everything. You want to make sure you clean up with everything. And in the video up next that I will be posting will show more of all the pictures and techniques that I use in the video. But in the cleanup process, you must make sure that you sweep up everything that's on the board. Don't forget your money, of course. And make sure the client has access to a mirror so they can see. Don't forget to replace the light back. And don't be lazy to clean up, of course. And you don't want hair being tracked all over the whole floor. Today I've shown you the steps that can take place in cutting hair from home, as I will show you in the next video, of course. So it was very hard, but it came out to be worth it, because at the end of the day, getting paid and you have accomplished a difficult task. So now you see that cutting hair could be a difficult task in the basic material. Now we're ending off on a good note.